Hi, my name is Jay Grams. My family has owned the Volo Auto Museum since 1960. We have a few hundred of the most exciting collector cars, and they're all for sale in one location. I personally have handpicked them from around the country. Welcome to my sales shop. Come on, let's go for a spin. Wish I had a deck of cards we could play 52 pickup, because that's what we got today, a 1952 Chevrolet 3100 series pickup truck. It is gorgeous, but I don't need to tell you that. But what I will tell you, it is frame off restored. Under the hood is a 1962 Corvette 327 340 horse motor, except they juiced it up even more. It's got dual quads on top, putting out 420 horsepower. There's also an air conditioning system in there as well. Got a Richmond 4-speed trans, but it looks all stock and original. That's what's really cool about it. Go to volocars.com. That's where you can take your time studying the pictures, reading the information, and you'll find a price tag on every car, including a monthly finance option as well at volocars.com. If you enjoy the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the bell icon. That way you are notified, because you don't know what will be coming up next. And that way you'll get a little notification when the video is posted. For right now, join me. Let's go for a spin. Yeah, the two-tone and the white walls. I mean, this truck is really jazzed up, but I mean, it retains its original vintage look. It doesn't have 20-inch wheels on it, and it's not slammed to the ground and that sort of thing. So someone wanted the vintage charm, but they wanted some upgrades. It's all 12-volt electrical system now. So anyway, underneath the truck, it looks like new. The entire chassis is restored. It's all painted black, lots of new nuts and bolts. The steering and suspension was completely rebuilt and gone through. The brake system's been gone through. New brake lines, brake hoses. New dual exhaust system with glass pack mufflers under there. You look up at the motor, it's spotless. The motor mount's brand new. The starter, it all looks so clean. The Richmond 4-speed is new. It's not a rebuilt or used transmission. They bought a brand new Richmond 4-speed. The whole package is new. The clutch, the shift linkage, and again, it's got that tall shifter with the old worn out black knob. It looks like the old farm truck shifter in there, but that's a new Richmond 4-speed underneath. So the drive shaft is rebuilt. The rear end's all painted. We got new bolts on the rear end cover and that. I don't technically know what's inside of it, but it looks thoroughly restored underneath this truck. You know, shocks are all replaced. So the body is gorgeous. That's what caught my eye. Got this from out east, North Carolina. Somebody texted me pictures as soon as I seen it. Oh boy, that's sharp. It's all metal except for the front two fenders. They are fiberglass. The rest of the truck is all metal, and it is straight. This is a show quality job. I mean, the hood, the roof, the doors, the rear fenders, all of it is laser beam straight, not a ripple. The front fender has, I'm being overly honest, a slight texture to it because they're fiberglass. They're not as pristine as that, but they're still really nice. And then the metal flake is all laid out evenly. There's no cloudy areas, no problem areas with the paint. The fenders have a touch more metal flake than the body. Hopefully you can notice it is two-tone. The fenders and body are different color. The fenders really sparkle, and this thing is polished so smooth and glossy, it looks wet. It looks like someone just sprayed some clear on it, and it's not dry yet. It's what it looks like. But the cab corners, all this is nice. No problem areas. It even feels slick to the touch. It has one nice little pinstripe going around it. They've replaced all the glass. It's a real lightly smoked glass. So new gaskets as well. The door handles have some little pitting on them. The rest of it's all real nice. New emblems. You know, on a truck back then, this was optional, get all the chrome. So the grill, the bumper, headlight bezels, and you got this big, proud Chevrolet emblem right there. Big, fat white wall tires. They're American Classic radial white walls, nice and white. The rims are painted to match the truck. All new trim ring. Fuel located in its original location. The cap is new. You have new correct taillights. Well, this one's got a little tarnish on the bezel, so I'm going to take back the word new, but they look really nice. You got new chains for the tailgate. So, I want to show you the tailgate as it comes around. The Chevrolet letters are actually chromed. I thought that was another neat touch. But in a second here, we're going to open up the hood. I'll show you that Corvette motor, show you the interior and the what's inside the bed. But here's that chrome Chevrolet. It looks cool. We got here a good old-fashioned tailgate before they got all high-tech with backup cameras and power lifts and ladders built in. You got a tailgate with a chain. That couldn't work any better than that. So the inside of the bed, pristine metal, and it's painted just as nice as the outside. Refinished oak planks on the floor with stainless steel strips and hardware. And white walls are white. Now the insides of the cabs, I believe, were all painted this champagne color. So the whole inside was painted, including the dash, as the right satin finish. They got new weather strips around the doors. Everything's restored. Look at the factory gauges. They're either new or they've been redone. All the trim is real nice. Now this is cool. This is an actual stereo conversion. And you have these fake AM numbers here, but in the background it's real faint. There's the FM numbers. You turn this on, it even has a wonder bar. And there's dual speakers. So this is a stereo conversion is what we got here. It's not going to pick up stations in the little metal building here. But that's cool. New glove box liner. Here's the air conditioning unit installed neatly. And look at the old shifter. Doesn't this look like an old farm truck shifter? And down on the floor, you got a new rubber mat. The heater box is restored. The dimmer switch is new. All the pedals look new. The steering wheel looks new. The seat is rebuilt and reupholstered. It has the optional, I'm bouncing all over here. It has the optional headliner, which is just like a cardboard, but that was an option. The light works. You got visors. It also has retractable seat belts hiding over here somewhere. And turn signals. You used to have to put your arm out the window when you wanted to turn. Because it has the 12-volt upgrade, they put turn signals in as well. The whole truck's been rewired. I did want to mention there is a gouge right down here in the door. Down low, I forgot to mention it. You don't really see it. Oh, I love the creaky hinges. So there you go. That's a desirable motor. That's a 1962 Corvette 340 horsepower motor. And again, all rebuilt. Dual Edelbrock 4-barrel carbs. It's dressed up with the Corvette aluminum valve covers. Instead of a generator, it has an alternator, but they did use the cloth-wrapped wires, so it looks authentic. Big new radiator has a big electric fan. It does have, the heat is hooked up, and it also has air conditioning. And you can see all the metal surfaces are painted so nicely, and a lot of new nuts and bolts. It's a very, very well put together truck. This is one good looking truck. This is the type of truck you go get ice cream or wherever you're going to go. non-car people are going to say, oh my God, that's beautiful. This is just so pleasant to look at. And people do love trucks just because they're so nostalgic. It's a part of our lives. So many people can connect to a truck. And who would think there's a Corvette dual quad motor sitting under the hood, or air conditioned? That really shocked me when I was told they had air. So I gave you my impression. Go to volocars.com. The salesman can help you with your questions. They can help deliver this to your driveway. They can help you finance it at volocars.com. If you enjoy the videos, subscribe and click on that bell icon. We got some great cars coming up. Thanks for watching.